What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainly Mesh again. Today we're going to be doing another product review. Sorry I didn't put out a Mainly Monday yesterday. Just completely forgot. So today we're going to be talking about Money Mesh by Jimalax. Ye old mesh producers have come out with a non-nylon based, also coated mesh. It's not a wax coating. I don't know what the coating is. I don't know what the base is. So all I can really review this on is its feel and the other properties it has while stringing. So first thing I want to address in terms of a positive aspect of this mesh is Jimalax, their soft and hard mesh and their normal mesh products tend to have slightly asymmetrical diamonds, and I don't know if I'm making this up but these diamonds appear a little more symmetrical. Actually, I think I have a piece of, look at that, in the old school box. So here's a piece of just standard Jimalax hard mesh, and as you can see, it's a little asymmetrical. So up real close without any light, it's just not quite even, which can be a little bit of a hindrance when stringing. And the reason for this just has to do with actually I won't talk about that, but it appears as though Money Mesh has done a better job of this. If you want to look at the bottom as well, they look pretty symmetrical. So props to Jimalax for sorting out that problem. I haven't purchased any of their raw or hard mesh recently, so I have no idea if they fixed that problem that they used to have, but something to keep in mind in terms of stringing up the most consistent pockets possible. In terms of how well it strings up, I'd probably give it, on a scale of 1 to 3, I'd give it a 2 in terms of how easy it is to string up. It takes a little extra work. I'm also a little out of practice in terms of your normal, quote, 15 millimeter mesh. We'll do another talk about that later. But overall, it's pretty malleable, pretty easy to string up. I got a pretty nice pocket in this Gate M4, which is definitely not not known for its aggressive face shape. Pretty old school head that is out of production now, I believe. And then now we'll talk in terms of feel. The last thing in terms of stringing it up. Its shape retention is mediocre. So out of a scale of 3, I'd probably give it a 2. As you see here, I pull it apart and it kind of slides back. So it definitely has a pretty interesting feel. That I wouldn't describe it as soft. On a hardness scale, I'd probably put it at about a 4. But it has a very unique feel. I think from the coating, but once again, I have no idea what the coating is. I just know it's not wax. So, wow, this is probably the worst review I'm going to put up. Let's hope it is. So it's got an interesting feel, pretty soft. Another aspect of Money Mesh that is kind of cool if you're into it is the huge range of colors that they're putting out there. Personally, not the biggest fan of all those wacky meshes, but hey, to each his own. And in terms of $20 for such a crazy colored piece of mesh, that's a pretty tough price to beat. Finally, in terms of feel and hold, for hold, I'd probably give it 2.5 out of 3. I think I haven't strung up a pocket with a, quote, Goldilocks channel in it just because I haven't had enough opportunities, but I think this could be a pretty high performing piece of mesh for you. So in terms of performance mesh, so non-nylon based mesh, I'd probably give this mesh a 7 or 8 out of 10. Pretty good stuff. Definitely should check it out. I'll link Jimalax down below. Definitely worth a shot if you're used to Jimalax products and have a pocket that you enjoy using their products and don't want to have to worry about adjusting to a new mesh, but want the weatherproof capabilities of a non-nylon based mesh. Something worth trying. So thanks, guys, and I will be talking more about this mesh. Excuse me. Talking more about this mesh soon. I hope you guys are well. I hope we've had some great days. And I'll catch you guys next time.